Okay, the first question is from Jack the Jack. He says, is there any type of schema markup code we can add into Google Map embed codes we place on our websites or on MGYB embed gigs? That's a question for you, Marco.
Yeah, there is, but why? I don't understand. The point is, if we're working foundational principles, then your schema code will be in the entity stack or the add ID page, what we used to call the add ID page, which is actually an entity stack, is everything about your organization, your local business, your brand. So if you've done your iframes correctly and you have your schema in that and it's on the website, what's the point of trying to get into the embed code where it's not supposed to be? You can. Google does read. I mean, I show that in the paid groups. I'm not going to show it here. You can get it in there. You can force Google, but why? Google does a great job of reading it on your website, does a great job of reading it just wherever you share it through the iframes. When you're sharing those, Google will look at it. We show it. We show how Google will actually pick up the schema code from the iframe, the title, the description from the iframe, and display that. It's fantastic. We've outranked the website that we iframe for the keyword through an iframe, which you would think is ridiculous and that you can't do, and you can totally do. That's how powerful iframes are. And so once again, you go to foundational principles first. You build on those, and then if you need extra power, that's when you start pushing all the extra hacks, all these different things that are available that you can do, but only when you're done and when you need more power, and not until. Because then when you start doing all these other things, you don't really know, like you're not saving anything back, and you don't know if you could have stopped, let's say halfway, or if you could have just gotten let's say your shield, your SEO power shield, and that would have helped you push for whatever it was that you were looking to do. Then why did you do everything else? It was a waste of time. You didn't need it. You could have saved it so that when the competition came knocking, you got a bunch of bullets in that chamber waiting on them to hit them. Bam, 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 one right after the other. And it's a done deal again. They can't touch you. But if you go and you shoot everything all at once and you miss, then when they come for you, what are you going to do? Except go crawl under the bed and cry because you spent all your money. Yeah, you spent all your money. You got nothing to do except go cry because you can't do anything else.
In the
Think
fetal
about
position.
That. Fetal, yeah. Oh God, what do I do now? Somebody shoot me, Al Bundy, right? The famous shoot me, please. No, guys, no. Work on the foundations. We do a really good job of teaching those in the Semantic Mastery Mastermind and in the Heavy Hitter Club. We'll take you through all the foundational principles. Is exactly how I laid it out in the Heavy Hitter Club training. It's how Semantic Mastery developed. It's how the ad ID, the SEO shield is set up. Everything that we do is set up on foundational principles. Follow those first. Then start looking for the hacks and these little tips and tricks that they're out there. If you want to, you can go and find it. But while you're doing that, you could be setting down a solid foundation so that when you do use those, it'll have even greater effect.
There you go.